Hey, Phil, did you get new tires?
I did get new tires, Dorothy. I got these Falken Wildpeak RT-01s. RT-01s.
Well, why Falken Wildpeak?
This Jeep came with Falken Wildpeak MTs from the factory. We put about 50,000 miles on them. Really liked them. They got us through about 17 badges of honor, about half a dozen or more Jeep Jamborees, and also 30 some odd United States with those Falken Wildpeak MTs. So we really like the Falken brand. We also know some people who had the Falken Wildpeak AT3W, and they have collected more badges of honor than we have with their 32-inch AT3W. So we know that that's it's a respected off-roadable tire. So that's why Falken Wildpeak. The MTs, after about 40,000 miles, they got a little rough, they got a little loud. Actually, they got up to 70 decibels, which is nearing a vacuum cleaner. So that was a little loud to have conversation.
It was a little loud.
So we then started leaning toward the AT3Ws, or the AT, all-terrains. We liked also the idea of the three-peak mountain snowflake rating. The three-peak mountain snowflake rating, I guess, I did way too much research on this. Here comes the mailman.
Why don't we go to the other side and you can show us one?
Come over here. As I said, we've been trying to hit all 49 states, drive to all 49 states. So that three-peak mountain snowflake rating just gives you a lot more confidence driving in these snowy areas. We're going to have to hit New England, we're going to have to hit Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, and Alaska. So that three-peak mountain snowflake rating was attractive. You're going to ask me two more questions. Do these have the three-peak mountain snowflake rating? No, they don't. The RT-02.
I'm glad we talked about it, though.
Falken Wildpeak RT-01s. They do not come in any sizes with the three-peak mountain snowflake rating. And I don't see any indication online that Falken intends to get that rating on these tires.
Okay.
So as we were looking at the ATs, we looked at the AT3W, we looked at the BFG, Goodrich, K02 TAs. We actually had some of those on our other Jeep, loved them. Also looked at the Toyo Open Country AT3. All had that 3P MSF rating in the tire size we wanted. I'll touch on tire size in a second. But as we were doing research, hours of research, Falken came out with the RT, the Rugged Terrain, which is a hybrid between the all-terrain and mud terrain. Looked online, don't show my license plate. Looked online, couldn't find them. Actually went into the discount tire, and with a little convincing, I convinced them that the tire existed and they could probably get it. They got it, and the size is 285, 75, 17. That's a 34.1 inch. This ends up being a 34.1 inch tire. Could have gone with a wider version, but I like the narrower version. It kicks up less mud, kicks up less rocks. And for me, it gives me a little bit more control on road. So that's my tires, and I'm sticking to it. We're gonna take these off-road next week, and we're gonna drive a couple hundred miles to get there. So after next week, we will provide one more review of these on-road and off-road, maybe the first off-road review of the Falken Wildpeak RT-01s. You won't want to miss it.